folks, it's Sunday morning. I actually went out with a little coffee date with my girl and her baby girl. So I'm running late. I shot one earlier, it sucks, so we're trying this again. Alright, so Larry Salisbury answered my bequest of Q&A. Give me something topical to deal with in Sunday morning coffee. First of all, thank you. Thank you very much, Larry, and everybody else that's asked. My baby girl, she's 7 weeks, almost 14 pounds. She's gained 6 pounds in those 7 weeks. So she's a little chub. So again, thank you all for asking about my baby girl, Eola. She's amazing and fantastic. The other one Larry asked how I got into this. Let's start with, this is all documented elsewhere. Sunday morning coffee, chats from before Sunday morning coffee, but we'll run it down real quick. Cars was something of a hobby. I never got into body, paint, or fabricating until I started the shop. Bar none, point blank, real deal. What I'm doing now, I started doing almost 4 years ago with very minimal relatable work. I just was sitting, I was homeless, picked up a DUI, going through a divorce, flunking out of college because I went back to college late just to try to get some focus in my life. I was pounding nails before, running a construction company. I went under in a way. I couldn't hold the pressure back of the economy. I learned a lot of hard lessons, and I need to take some of the lessons I learned there and apply them here. It's a slightly different industry, but business is business. And I lose sight of that sometimes, but I digress. So in a nutshell, I decided construction went shit. I started wrenching. Shit canned my life, so I kind of let my shop go that I had. For good or ill, I let that go. There were responsibilities I blew off that'll trouble me till the day I die. Things I should have taken care of, things I should have dealt with better. I had no capacity to. That my divorce pretty left me, proper fucked. It really did, mentally. I'm better now. So I had to do something, and I decided modern cars bored me to fucking death. I was tired of being a module exchange guy. I found this place. I bought a little car for cheap, did some minor, really terrible cosmetic patch-up work, and got it back out. And then I brought in another little project, a sideswipe. And it just kept going. My first real break restoration wise was a customer, Don McFarland. He let me put a new dress on a 65 Mustang. We use a very cheap paint, and it failed already. I hope to see that car this week, and I actually want to try to I'm going to see if I can't talk him into letting me do an exterior paint job on it. An overall exterior, cut him a hell of a deal, and just for the opportunity he had given me, the bolstering of confidence he gave me, I want to try to hand back to him. So we'll see. So that's how that all started. I just decided I had to do it. The other things I'm seeing, the other things I'm sick of is all this fucking political correctness and politeness, and I see things that offend me all the time. I don't make a big stink about being offended. Being offended is my right, and it's my problem if I'm offended. I see racists, it offends me. I see stupid people, that offends me, which the racists kind of clump with the stupid people usually. Ignorance offends me. And ignorance and stupid, at least with an ignorant person, I'm more upset with ignorant people because all they gotta do is seek the answers and they can figure it out. But most of them choose to be ignorant. The people, by definition, it's not derogatory and insult, but stupid. by definition, is you can throw all the learning at someone and they just can't grasp it. I can forgive stupid, but ignorance is out of the question. I'm fucking sick of it. Don't say this, it'll offend this person. Don't say that, it'll offend that person. What I carry in my heart, if I just blurted it all out, I would offend a little bit of everybody. And I'm fucking sick of everybody being worried about getting offended or the usage of a word. Nothing wrong with a word. It's how you utilize it. There are words I omit from my vocabulary because there's no positive way to utilize certain vocabulary. As you know, fuck is not one of those words I've omitted. This is just my personal rant for the day, because I look around and I see so many people, this political correctness, this what I really find cute are all of the newfound socialists. We're based in such a society of dependence in the United States that everybody wants this socialist common law. And, you know, oh, we want to be more like Denmark. Well, Denmark has like the population of, what, Iowa? It takes one good industry to really umbrella a population that small and cater to them. We're huge. We are fucking enormous. You know, Europeans will come over here and go, well, we want to see the Golden Gate Bridge, Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore. Oh, cool. How long are you going to be here? Well, we're here for a week. So you got tickets? Or are you going to just fly around the United States, fly into Denver and take a day trip, or, you know, whatever? And no, we're going to rent a car. People don't understand the vastness that is the United States. Even people that live here don't grasp the vastness, the carrying costs on, you know, the hundreds of millions of people present. It's simple economics. Now you got your fat cat bastards that aren't even capitalists; they're venture capitalists. They don't give a fuck who they hurt or how they get there. They're going to get there. I'm not into that. Good old-fashioned bootstrapping capitalism. Nothing wrong with it. But everybody wants all this shit for nothing. I think this should be free, that should be free, the next should be free. Why don't we just look at trying to elevate the lower populace, education, skill sets, elevate the lower end of the population? I categorically fall there financially right now, because I'm building something. It's almost like taking a priestly vow of poverty when you start a business. Why don't we work to educate and elevate the lesser, quote, lesser populations? Get them out of the bondage of dependency for government handouts and government assistance. Nothing makes a human being feel more like a human being than self-sufficiency. That's my rant for the day. That's my chant. That's my soapbox. I just get sick of all these memes wanting more for free. These programs are not available to me because of my peculiar circumstances in my life. If they were, I still wouldn't step in. I will fucking make it or break it on my own, by my own labors, by my own wits. That's how I feel. That's all. You know, I've got trouble putting trust in the body of religions out there. Look at the roots and where geographically these major religions of the world come from. And they all speak of peace and love and happiness, but the places in the world they come from, the geography has been at war and in strife for thousands of fucking years. How can you expect me to trust that dogma when the house it comes from is nothing more than strife and chaos? I'm not trying to offend folks. If it does, sorry, that's just an opinion. Yeah, I suppose that's why I don't have very many friends. I'm gonna get out of here. I think I covered enough ground today, and I don't know, I might catch some heat on some of it. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for viewing. Hey, thumbs down guy, thanks for showing up. You've been here the last few weeks. I've kind of stagnated, you're right. And it's like this, your thumbs down guys, I see when you start getting thumbs down and derogatory comments, you're lifting your ceiling, you're expanding your reach. I'm expanding the reach of my channel beyond its normal circles when I get people like that that show up. Keep it up, folks. Keep it up. I appreciate it all. You have a good one.